Hey guys, and welcome back to the Mompreneur Mentor YouTube channel. My name is Lisa, and I talk about all things mompreneur, entrepreneurship. I've got a bunch of different playlists. If you're new to the channel, you should really check them out. But I also specialize in quantum manifestation techniques with the law of attraction, vibration. I'm really into quantum physics. I'm actually working on a quantum theory, and it's all very exciting stuff. So if you want to manifest your life, if you want to create your life based on science, based on real quantum manifestation, stay tuned, check out and subscribe to my quantum manifesting playlist. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. And if you're not, hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification. Okay, so today's video is on getting into instant alignment in the quantum field when you are thrown out of it. Let's hop in. So if you follow Dr. Joe Dispenza, I love his work. Also check out Greg Braden. And they have discovered and taken, not discovered because it already existed and people were already doing this, but they just took the data of the actual scientific statistics to prove it. So they have proven the theory with the law of attraction. If you're interested in that, check out the quantum manifesting playlist. I do have a video that talks all about the science behind the law of attraction and Dr. Joe Dispenza. It is really exciting the work they're doing because they have found how to help you get into your coherent state to where you can be like a super attractor. And it still has an amazing, almost miraculous phenomenon, but at the same time, it has very real steps. So step number one to getting into instant alignment, before we get into the steps, we're talking about why you would need to get into instant alignment. So for me, it's really like when I find myself getting really stressed out, being in disease, like not dis-ease causes disease and stress. And it's because you're out of alignment. It'll cause you to literally be and feel sick, right? So we don't want that. And it'll cause you to manifest like the opposite of what you want and attract negative things into your life. And so we really, really got to work on our stress levels, focus on wellness, health and well-being, and try to vibrate at a frequency of love or above. So if you look at quantum physics, it's proven that we are in waves in the universe. The Earth and obviously in black space is floating in waves, right? And if you know about the double slit experiment, everything exists in potentials, right? And there's the multiverse theory. And so you have all these potentials, which are the different verses you could be quantum leaping into or just quantum floating around into, because it works that all these space times exist and you're kind of in this space time, this energy field, and it's where you align in that field. And your guidance system is really knowing how your body and how you're feeling. This doesn't mean you have to be like happy all the time, but at a state of ease and you know what I mean? So that's kind of what meditating, I do a lot of meditating exercises, and I still get put through, dark shadow of the night, dark soul of the night, because the higher you get in vibration and you leap over to really positive and excelling quantum fields, the more stuff you're programming of your brain, because it is very biological, there's chemicals your brain is addicted to, we'll try to bring up, we'll try to like, and then and that's when you're like, oh gosh, I'm getting stressed, an old program is trying to play out in my brain. And as Dr. Joe says, you have to create a new personality to create your new personal reality. And that it kind of brings it to manifest. So if your old personality flip out or about be upset about something, play the victim, be untrusting of the opposite sex, or project your fears and insecurities onto them, or be angry with them, or be controlling, or anything that your old personality would do. You basically want to try and do the opposite, for one. So that will really bring change into your quantum field fast, like that visible change you can see. So if you find that you're just doing the same thing, making the same choices, having the same reactions, that is when you want to stop, get into coherence. That is one of the reasons you want to stop and get into coherence. Oh, I think my husband just woke my baby up. He'll take care of it. Anyway, or in your stress, if you're feeling stress, if you feel like you're about to feel angry, if you feel like you're about to feel, it's okay to feel these feelings. In fact, you want to, because you want to transmute them, you want to get them out, you want to understand them, but then you want to say, you know what? I need to get into an instant state of alignment so I do not attract the opposite of what I want, right? Because that's what you're doing when you're allowing these old patterns to process in your biological hardware. Like, your brain is your quantum processing computer, right? And so it has a program with the neurological chemicals, and it is programmed to work in that. It reacts in the quantum field. It is a processor. Your neural net is a quantum computing processor. I know, soak it in, right? I have another video on that in the quantum manifesting. And your vibration and your energy field, your chakras, is part of how you move through the quantum field into different space times, right? So if you are finding yourself at disease, you're getting sick, you're not manifesting the things you want, you are having struggles in your life, and this is a constant pattern for you, and you have constant regular relationship patterns that are looping. I call them dark night of the soul. A lot of people call that our dark shadow of the soul. Really into tarot. If you like tarot, check out the Quantum Queen. She does a lot of great explanations too. Her name's Jocelyn. So when you're feeling that way and you're like under attack, you're trying a quantum leap, and those are like the pain on the chain. It's very uncomfortable. It doesn't have to be painful. It doesn't have to be. Actually, want to be still and get out of that state, because you don't want to be stuck back there, right? You don't want to go. You don't want to regress. Okay. I mean, there will always be things. You can't always, because there will always be a next level you want to go to, a next multiverse, and in the future time space that you want to evolve into. And how fast you get there really depends on how fast you can remain in flow state in the quantum field that is in a positive, high vibrational frequency. Okay, I think I talked about that enough. So let me get into how we do it. So step by step, first is to recognize that you're out of coherence, heart coherence, alignment, out of equilibrium, homeostasis, like the state of well-being. Like, the first step is to just be mindful of that, because sometimes it's so easy to just unknowingly spiral out of control and go down this scary road, and you're just like, oh, how did I get here? And you're just thinking all these negative thoughts, and you can't catch yourself because it's so automatic. They're like automatic negative thought process. You become automatic programs. So the first step is to catch yourself. And you'll notice when you're feeling stressed, angry, negative feelings, bad vibrations, jealousy, feeling lack, feeling like you're unworthy, feeling shame, all those toxic feelings. So notice, being aware and self-aware. Okay, I'm feeling attacked, I'm feeling under energy attack. Then what you have to do, say, okay, now that I know I'm having this problem, and the issues going on the outside are just a reflection of what's going on the inside. because I'm creating in the quantum field right now, and that I'm just all these different potentials are happening and reflecting what's going on inside of me. How do I fix it now that I notice some scary stuff is happening inside of me? So then you say, okay, touch your heart, hand over your heart, get in touch with your heart, your other hand over your heart. And then you can also cross your feet, but I would say I like to put my left hand on my heart, my right hand over, and then I do the opposite. So I cross my feet the opposite way. You can't see my feet, but that way your energy fields are being intertwined and they're moving together, and you're kind of creating like this little knot of energy, and you're bringing your energy in tight, and then you focus in on your heart's magnetic field. The way you do that, you're going to focus on your heart and listen to your heart beating, and then feel even in the back of your back. Feel in your back. You can feel your heart beating even in your back and your front chest. And feel it. And visualize your heart after you feel it beating for a few seconds. Breathe in, breathe out, and there's a very special breath. What you do is on the breath, pull in your pelvic floor muscles, kind of like a Kegel, and it'll strengthen them, pull them all the way up. All the way up, and then you want to tighten your stomach muscles and you breathe, and then pull that breath all the way up and push all the energy from the breath. Put all your energy into your pineal gland and out through the top of your head, and it's like really creating a vortex. Oh my gosh, I can feel it. Can you guys feel it? I mean, I hope you're doing it with me. But then you let it down, and you let the body relax, and you let the energy will sit in your pineal gland and energize it. It pulls that energy up through the bottom chakra, through your abdominal floor muscles. You pull that breath energy and into this chakra, and it really helps up here, and it really helps you get into alignment. And you let it go. You do that again, and then you get in touch with your heart. Feel your heart, and then think about your heart expanding. And visualize as you do that breath, light and energy cleansing in your heart. And then think about a time that you felt love and gratitude, and focus on that. Focus on love and gratitude. And you've literally just quantum leaped into a new quantum multiverse, space and time. You didn't even know it, because you're in a new state of mind. You're in a new personal reality, because you've instantly changed to a personality that is calm, peaceful, from something that was a triggered person, that was not in a good mind space. And you feel calm, and you're not even thinking about the future, you're not thinking about the past, and you want to, you feel your heart opening, expanding, and it is literally creating a magnetic field around you, aligning your chakras. And do that for as long as it takes for you to feel it, and you will feel it. It is crazy feeling. I get goosebumps a lot. It feels like a natural high. Like, I'm not on anything, but it feels like such a good high, because I've got so good at it. I can do it almost instantly. But if it takes you, I've been practicing for a long time. So try to do that. Get into alignment. When you feel your thoughts spiraling, when you feel and you just feel like happy. You're in a state of coherence. You just have this joy and this deep abundance inside of you. And whatever it was, you've just let it go, and you've done the inner work. So it's like, you don't need anything, because you already feel abundant, and then you will start seeing all the things you thought you needed coming in because you're in coherent state, you're in flow state, you're aligned, you're in a state of peace, calmness, and a good vibration, a high vibration. And that's the technique. So let me just recap a little bit. First, notice when you're falling out of alignment and you're going to low vibration and quantum leaping into a place you don't want to be, or affecting it, right? Negatively affecting your realm, your universe, your qubit, your quantum qubit. And then focus on the heart is a big thing. Cross the body and create a, a knot loop to keep all your energy feeding into itself. Through the breath from the bottom chakra up through the crown chakra. And feel the breath align, pull all the muscle up and release it, up and release. Focus on the heart, it's beating, and then just feel with your heart love and gratitude, and let it expand. And just sit there with that feeling. And visualize too. You can visualize the thing that you're feeling, wanting to manifest, you feel grateful for, and then don't have any expectations that it'll come. Just be that new personality, and how would they act if it's already manifested? So, you know what I mean? So just act in to create your new personal reality in the quantum field. You become a new personality, and you can do that by getting into the instant state of coherence every time you feel yourself falling out of alignment and falling back into your old personality. And you need to stop, redirect, recorrect, and you will start seeing the things manifest, and it becomes so much easier and you're happier. Anyways, I hope that was helpful. Leave me a comment in the comments below and let me know your experiences and how your manifestations are working out for you. Also, check out the rest of my quantum manifesting playlist. And if you haven't done so already, hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification. Happy manifesting!